Alrighty, it's Sunday, August 10, and here's our current situation. Is we've come back to the White Birches Camping Park. We're in Site 49, and this is where we were before we took off on the last leg going over the Presidential Traverse, and it was really close to here, so we came back here again, and we've been trying to make our plan, taking a 0 yesterday and then today. So Saturday and Sunday we've taken 2 0s, and we were hoping to start back on Monday morning, but we couldn't really figure out a good itinerary that worked for us as far as where to go and camp. So we've got a reservation at the Carter Notch Hut, which will be about a 6.5 mile hike the first day. When Tuesday, we're going to start Tuesday because we couldn't get a reservation on Monday. That's why we had to go one more day. So we're taking 3 days off. We're okay with it, and we're gonna rest up and get ready to finish up Massachusetts. Not Massachusetts, excuse me, New Hampshire. So anyway, we're heading down to take a shower, and we might jump in the pool. So we will check in later, but that's what we're up to on August 10, 2025. So here's a relief map showing the trail, and the white is the AT. You can see I'm following along, and this is Mount Washington. And then you come down across Jefferson, Adams. Go across the edge of Adams, there you can jump up on top of Adams, and then you're going to cross the top of Madison.
Osgood Ridge.
And then you're going to go down the Osgood Ridge Trail into the tree line. Down to the tree line. Osgood Trail.
Right there. That's where we are right now.
There's where we are right now.
Then we're going to go up Wildcat.
Going up Wildcat. So we'll be climbing that ridge right there this morning.
We're at Pinkham Visitor Center, Pinkham Notch Visitor Center.
Down here in the valley. There's Mount Washington back that way. So you can see the whole ridge line that we walked. Anyway, isn't that cool? All right, we just got dropped off by a person we met at the campground from South Carolina named Beck. She's a good gal, and we've enjoyed meeting her. And she gave us a ride this morning, which was very kind, to get us set up here from the Pinkham Notch Visitor Center, where we'll start our hike. And we'll be heading northbound from here, and we'll be going right up onto the Wildcat Ridge. So we're getting ready to load up our packs on our backs and start hiking. It's about 8:45 right now. We're only going about 6 or 6.5 miles today to the Carter Notch Hut. So we got a reservation at the hut tonight, so we don't have to worry about where we're staying. And there goes a little chipmunk or squirrel. Anyway, we're gonna get started. All right, TTFN, let's get her going. All right, well, we ran into some friends we've made out on the trail that were when we were getting ready to leave. So now it's 9:30, so we've been talking to them. We're getting ready to actually hit the trail. There's the Pinkham Notch Visitor Center, and we crossed the road, and now we're going to hit the trail, and we're going up there onto the Wildcat. So yeah, beautiful day. It's gonna be warm today, up around upper 80s, low 90s. Down here, we'll be climbing up into some higher elevation. I doubt it'll be that hot up there. And we'll keep you posted, but we're on our way to the Carter Notch Hut. The Wildcat Trail Carter Notch Hut is 5.8. It says right here on this sign. So short day, but it'll be a steep climb and then a downhill into the notch. So here we go. Look up there at those beautiful mountains. Isn't that cool? It's gorgeous out here. But gonna cross this boardwalk and get it. This is the Lost Pine Trailhead, and we'll be on our way. But yeah, we just had a great conversation with our friends Big Red and Waffle, and we'll be seeing them again. They're taking a day off or two to get their feet healed up. So anyway, we'll keep you posted. Look out there. Do you see a moose? I don't. I don't see a moose. I wish I'd see a moose. Look this way. No moose over here. There's a duck.
Yep.
All right, check in later.
Okay, we're not quite half-mile in, and this is Lost Pond. No moose. We're looking. I want to see one from afar. But yeah, the trail's been nicely taken care of. It's blazed really nicely. It's got rocks cut in for stairs and stuff. So yeah, pretty nice, isn't it?
I give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up so far. We know what's lying ahead though. So anyway, here we go. Just like going around these ponds, we were just talking about this, where when you walk around them, you've got a lot of rocky stuff you have to go through. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Easy does it right there.
Yeah. All right. We finished up with the flat part. Now we get to start this. This is going to go on for a while. So we'll do what we can to show you what we're doing. Right now we're going up here.
Yep, steep, steep, steep. So I'm holding the phone level with the horizon, and I'm gonna go up and show you the angle of ascent is nearly, I mean, it's just a little off straight up almost through there, parts of it. So anyway, this is what it is. A lot of rock scramble climbing. So we'll keep moving. It's hard to video while we're doing it, so I'm just showing you. I'm stopped and showing you this. All right, check in a bit.
All right, we got out to a ledge with a little view. But as you can see from where Flo is, we've been pretty much going straight up, using our hands most of the time. We're on all fours. So, yeah. So there's the road down there that we crossed. And now we're going up there. You can see the blaze. up there. We're currently on this little ledge.
All right, we're climbing. Here's the road back down there where we started from. Can't really see the parking lot, but it's down there on that road. So we've been climbing steeply, and we come to this spot here. We got to work up through this little crack type deal. It's got some boulders stacked in it for steps once you get up to them. So
I don't know why they stopped there.
yeah, so we'll have to figure this out. Let's I'll get back with you in a minute, but this is gonna be a little difficult. All right,
we decided to let Flo go first. And I'm holding his poles, and I'll pass the poles up to him. So now you can get on the steps. Don't go too far, you got to get the poles.
I'll start with you.
All right, we just came up from down there out onto another ledge. There's a parking lot down there, I'm not sure. Lost Pond Trailhead. So there's that. But we have a great view of Mount Washington right there.
We were way up there
A couple of days ago we were on top of that. Yeah, looks like we got a little more climbing to do. All right, here we go. All right, we came out to another ledge. Look off, we've been climbing. There's Mount Washington. There's the road and that parking lot we saw down below. It's nice. Oh yeah, that must be Madison.
And then there's the Osgood Trail.
Osgood coming down.
Possibly.
Yep.
Because you come down into there.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Osgood, you came down
I'll check Peak Finder
yeah.
to verify. All right. Yeah, we just verified that. There's Mount Washington, Adams. The little high one right back there is Madison, the pointy one. So we came down Madison, came down that ridge. You can see it go down and back up. That's Osgood Trail. We came down that ridge, and you can see where the tree line is. That's when we came down into tree line and went down and crossed the river. We came out here at Pinkham Notch. It's right there. That's where we started this morning.
Took a little break and had a snack and some drink and sat for a minute, and now we're back on trail, pounding it up the hill. So we got this steep rock slab to get up. You can see trickle over there on the left, standing near the edge. That's a good way to do it. The rocks aren't slippery, so you can go right up the slab too easily if you feel like doing that. So anyway, let me get up there. We'll keep checking in as we see these things. We're be at the top in here in a bit. Maybe there's a couple more views. We'll see.
All right, we're coming out at the Wildcat Gondola. This is the Wildcat Ski Resort here, and this is their gondola. Cool to think about, this is all under snow during ski season. Quite a view. There's Madison and Adams. Can't see Washington from here. We're at 4,062. At least that's what that sign over there says. All right, I think we go up behind the hut, ski patrol hut. I can kind of see a blaze on a rock up there. So we're gonna go up to the top of that and over to the other side. All right, it's really pretty.
Here we are at the summit of Wildcat D, I guess is what they call it. So I guess we've been on a ridge line that has a lot of little peaks, and I think this may be the highest one on the Wildcat Ridge. So this is kind of the summit, above 4,000. So we've been up here above 4,000 today. It's not real cool, but it's cooler than it is down there. But it's just not a cool day. It's probably in the upper 70s or mid 70s. We've got a 0.9 left to get to the Carter Notch hut. So it'll probably be a steep downhill starting up here anytime now. And not sure how much of that we'll be able to video, but we'll try to show you what we can if it's not too steep. Hopefully it'll be kind and reasonable. But we're in the whites, so I doubt it. But anyway, it's pretty up here. It's not an open summit, it's a treed summit on the top of Wildcat here. So we won't be able to really get a great view. But we did get some great views coming up. So we showed you those back of Mount Washington, and you can see Madison and Adams. And anyway, we'll keep you posted, but we're pretty much on a downhill into the notch where the hut is. So we'll check in as we go.
All right, so we have made it to the other end of the reroute, the detour that we did not take. But if we had have taken, because of if you remember, the bridge was out, and so we just had to decide whether we were going to ford the river or not. So we decided to go on. So if we had taken that, we would have come out right here. And we wouldn't have gone over the Wildcats. So we did the Wildcats. And there's the detour. Yeah, this is where we would have rerouted and come out right here.
Through to the hut.
Oh, okay.
We're almost at our hut.
We're almost at the hut. Yep. We'll have time to...
We actually got us a reservation here, so I don't have to worry about anything.
Nope, we don't have to worry about a thing. We'll get there around 5, a little before 5. We'll have time to wash up and get settled in before dinner is served at 6. So it's gonna be kind of nice. It wasn't really budgeted into our budget to stay in a hut, but the way this one worked out, we kind of needed to. Plus, and we just decided this is our birthday presents to each other. So we got a midweek special, so it wasn't as expensive as it is on the weekends. So we are going to have dinner and then breakfast in the morning. We'll sleep in a bunk and we'll show it to you when we get there. Yep, headed down there. We're almost to the hut. This is one of the lakes, ponds that are up here. To the hut.
1914.
Built in 1914.
Elevation 34 feet.
All right, we're in our little bunk room. There's where Flo's sleeping tonight. And there's where I'm sleeping tonight.
Yeah, they have separate little bunk rooms here, like
Yeah.
I don't know how many.
Yeah, there's separate ones. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here. And there's 4 of these up here at this one. And then there's another one. There's another building right through there. Don't know how well you can see it. But there it is. That's the other one. And the bathroom is on up the hill. So that's where we're going to go, and then we're going to go head down to the cafeteria for dining hall for dinner. All right, so this is home for the evening.